And good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm David Rose.
And I'm Jamie Tompkins. This evening, our area is bracing for a serious snow event with a system approaching that's going to make tomorrow look like a winter wonderland. It'll also mean a lot of people won't be able to leave their homes, though, or get to school or work.
So we have team coverage for you tonight to get you as informed as possible for what tomorrow will bring. Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Lisa Villegas tracking the latest models. She has more on how many inches the snowstorm could bring us.
Fox 13's Zach Anders is focused on our roads and the plan to keep them accessible. But let's begin with Brisa Mendez in the Northtown to see how people are preparing tonight. Brisa?
I'm out here in Edmonds outside a grocery store as residents stock up on food and supplies as we are expected to see snow accumulation for tonight heading into Tuesday. Heavy snow expected tonight has residents in the North Sound preparing for potential power outages and icy roads, especially after the last storm left people without power for hours.
I lost it for about 20 hours, actually.
This time, that woman says she's preparing with candles and extra food and planning not to drive on icy roads.
I personally am not driving anywhere, and I don't have to for the next few days.
Ace Hardware in Edmonds has been stocking up on supplies for the snowstorm.
We've been getting in snow shovels, ice melt as we can, hand warmers, hats, gloves, anything for the cold weather. If you want a bit of an upgrade, I recommend anything with a metal strip at the bottom for scraping through ice.
But they tell us ice melt in particular is in high demand.
Right now we're really fully stocked on most things, but ice melt, we just got it in today, and we will probably be sold out by the end of today.
And a local bakery owner tells us he's getting ready to shovel.
Buying a snow shovel for my bakery. I think I borrowed from a neighbor over at the shop. They were kind enough to lend me one, but I figured he's going to probably be using his today.
Another resident has already started.
We have a long driveway. It's about 250 feet long. I was out shoveling last night at 9 o'clock at night.
In the meantime, Snohomish Public Utilities is preparing for outages.
So if we get a large amount of outages like we did in the last snowstorm, then we'll have all crews out.
PUD is ready with 30 crews on call for tonight heading into Tuesday as the snowstorm approaches Western Washington. Reporting in Edmonds, Brisa Mendez, Fox 13 News.
Meanwhile, the crews are working around the clock to try to keep the roads clear of snow and ice tonight.
Zach Anders has been tracking what that looks like. Zach?
Agencies across the Sound tonight are preparing for what could be a serious winter storm.
From SeaTac delays to highway headaches.
Avoid driving as much as possible.
Tonight could be just the start of a very slow and cold week ahead.
Starting tonight and into Friday is probably going to be the largest of the the fall winter season so far.
WashDOT, King County, and SDOT say they're all at full force. Crew members will be working 12-hour shifts, running 24/7 to clear the roads.
Now's a good time to stock up on groceries, get your medicines in order. We have crews working around the clock, countywide. All of our equipment is ready to go.
And not every road will be treated equally.
So our snow and ice plan is focused on the critical transit network around this city.
In Seattle, that means main arteries that feed into I-5, on and off ramps, and streets that support bus routes. Transit will be prioritized first. The highways will be left to WashDOT, dozens of plows making a circuit out of I-5.
They're going to be seeing a lot of snow plows out tonight for certain, so please don't crowd the plow. Please give them plenty of space. The snow plows go slow.
It's never a good idea to follow a snow plow. Give them plenty of room.
And if it feels like there's been more snow in recent years, local transportation teams are noting the big picture too.
So this is our third La Nina setup in 3 consecutive years. And those weather patterns do tend to be more wet and colder. And that seems to be playing out.
The Seattle Department of Transportation tells me they already have 50 pieces of equipment on the roads running right now. If they're not currently plowing, they are de-icing or laying down sand in preparation for the multiple inches of snow that is expected to fall throughout the night. From Seattle tonight, Zach Anders, Fox 13 News.
All right, focusing on the forecast more and bringing in Chief Meteorologist Lisa Villegas now. It's 33 degrees out there, Lisa. We know those temperatures are only going to drop, and it's a lot colder in other areas.
Absolutely. I mean, we have temperatures in the 20s just north of Seattle here, Jamie. In fact, 29 degrees over in Bremerton, Everett, 25 in Arlington. So temperatures below freezing in Shelton as well. Still hovering a little above that for cities like Renton, Puyallup, Tacoma. But I'll tell you what, that snow level continuing to drop down to the surface. And on top of that, we are slowly starting to see just some light snow. When it comes to accumulation, not happening as of right now, but that is definitely on the menu. So as we take a look at the satellite and Doppler view, you can see a lot of that snow highlighted in the brighter colors like the whites and the blues. The blues are where we're seeing more of that heavier accumulation just beginning and lifting north of US 101. So watching for Crescent, Port Angeles, all the way up through Neah Bay down to Forks and La Push. That's where I've seen most of the snow happening over the last couple of hours. Now we do want to expand across King County along I-90, especially for those in the foothills, watching for those snow levels to add up from North Bend through Issaquah. Now starting to see some of that light snow heading over into Redmond. We had a couple flakes over in Shoreline, but it does look like that has weakened, not ruling out more of that, of course, to develop and continue to build overnight. So as we fast forward right around 10 o'clock, you can see a lot of that snow continuing to encompass and now impact parts of the lowlands. And then for the South Sound, a lot of that snow is going to go back and forth from snow to rain. So it's going to be a little more sloppy for you, but limited when it comes to any kind of snow accumulation. The further north you head, the more likely we're going to see those snow totals. In fact, as we fast forward after midnight, a lot of that is going to accumulate. But take a look at the temperatures when we're waking up. 18 degrees in Bellingham, 29 in Everett. We're going to talk about those snow totals and what we can expect throughout the day tomorrow. Coming up next.
Lisa, thank you. The majority of the snow isn't even here yet, and flights are already getting canceled. Alaska Airlines is canceling 100 flights for tomorrow just as a precaution. Alaska says people who are impacted are being notified, and those who need new flights can pick one through the Alaska Airline app.
Snow has barely fallen yet, and hundreds of flights were delayed or canceled today at SeaTac. At last check, 368 flights are delayed, up from 305 earlier this evening, with 28 flights canceled. This number is expected to grow into the night and into tomorrow during the heaviest part of the snowfall.
Any major closures or delays will go right to the Fox 13 weather app. You can also use it to share your snow photos and get Lisa's full forecast in between live newscasts. That and much more, again, on the Fox 13 weather app, which is free to download in the App Store.
And remember, Good Day Seattle is the best place to get up-to-the-minute snow coverage tomorrow. We're on all morning long from 4:30 a.m. until 10 a.m. Brian McMillan, Abby Aconi, and Adam Gerke will be leading our weather and traffic coverage. And if there happens to be power outages, you can also stream us on your fully charged tablet or phone via our Fox 13 Seattle live stream.